How long will a short sale affect my credit? If you're a homeowner or an investor or a realtor for that matter, and you're asking yourself, how long will a short sale affect, or how will a short sale affect my credit? You come to the right place. The answer may not be what you expect. Let's get to the bottom of it right now. Just so you know who I am, my name's Dohn Thornton. I'm the short sale guy, and I've been doing exclusively short sale and foreclosure investing for almost 20 years. And frankly, I've lost track of how many homeowners I've helped. Probably 2,500 in my career, but I want to show you in this video. We're going to discuss about how long or how a short sale affects your credit. Then we're going to talk about what you should not do if you're looking at doing a short sale or something else. And then finally, I'll show you who you should work with on your short sale if you're a homeowner and you need to get out from under a bad situation, or if you are an investor and realtor and you need help with a short sale. So let's get started right now. Okay, so how does a short sale affect your credit? Actually, honestly, the short sale is the best way to get out from under a property where you're upside down on your mortgage. Okay, so why is that? Because there are a lot of misinformation out there, and I want to set you straight. First of all, the biggest thing you need to remember is that normally when you are looking at a foreclosure auction, for example, or if you file a bankruptcy or whatever, you're looking at probably 7 years of before you'd be able to qualify for a conventional mortgage. Now, what's a conventional mortgage? Basically, that's where you can go, 20% down, get the best rate. You have options. You don't have to go subprime, which is basically non-conforming loans, which means that Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, they will not buy your mortgage. And of course, that the more risk they feel, if you're a more risky borrower, then they're going to consider that you're going to give you a higher interest rate. Well, they're not going to, because you'll have to go to somewhere else, a different source with maybe lower credit requirements and so on and so forth. So short sale is only 2 years. You believe that? In 2 years, you can qualify for a conventional mortgage, which is amazing. There's nothing else out there. And, I'm on the front lines all the time. We contact homeowners in foreclosure in Florida every day, Monday through Friday. And I keep preaching the same thing over and over again for, I don't know, 50 times a day to people I speak with, is that you have to do a short sale. It's the best way to do it, and it's so hard. I feel like sometimes that I'm in a fast moving river up to my thighs with the current, and I'm trying to struggle upstream because there's just so much fake information out there that people just I guess the internet's a wonderful place, right, where they get all this bad information, or somebody told someone who knew someone that they had a friend who knew this person and they did a short sale and all this stuff. And it's just not there. I'm telling you, there is no better way to be able to get out from under a house where you owe more money than what the property's worth is a short sale. Okay. And there's not even an argument. Okay. So I'm curious if you have other opinions, if you feel like that maybe what I'm saying is wrong, or if you agree with me that you said, wow, I had no idea this is the way it is. I mean, go to the comments below, and I would love to engage with you and love to find out what your opinion is about this. Okay, I really appreciate it. So comments below and let me know what you think. Okay, now I want to talk to you about what you should never do if you're looking at trying to do something with your house where you're upside down and you don't know what to do, foreclosure or not. Don't ever do a deed in lieu for a foreclosure, or don't ever let the property go back to the bank or go back to the auction. I hear this so many times. Oh, I'm just going to let it go back to the bank. I'm just going to let it go at the auction. It's like, oh my gosh, it's just, if people only knew the frustration I feel, because it's like the equivalent of a person who was in a desert and he's dying of thirst, and and he's, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes away from an oasis, and he can survive just coconuts, there's cool water, and he goes, I'm just going to lay here and die. This is a better solution for me. That's the metaphorical equivalent of people who choose to let it go to auction as opposed to doing a short sale. So why is that? because an auction, you're going to get hammered. You're going to have you're going to have a more foreclosure auction on your credit. And that is bad. What's worse though, is usually 90% of the time, the bank will buy the property back and they'll take it back and then they will throw it up for sale as a real estate owned property or a bank owned property. So, these houses will just sit there for years and years. And while your house is still out there, your mortgage is still open in your credit report. So if it takes the bank 2 years, the 7 years I'm talking about to be able to qualify for a mortgage, a conventional mortgage, that's only when the mortgage is settled and closed out. You will still have an open mortgage, an open account on your credit report until that's closed out. So don't think it's okay. Well, my mortgage was auctioned, or my house was auctioned off the county courthouse steps on October 5th. That means in 7 years, October 5th, 7 years later, then it'll drop off. No. What happens if the bank buys it on October 5th, but they don't sell it until October 3rd, 2 years later? That's when your 10-year or your 7 years starts. So please do not let it go to foreclosure auction. You can do a short sale. The other thing is a deed in lieu, and trust me, guys, a deed in lieu does nothing for you. I was a mortgage broker for years. I know what it's like. I look at credit reports. I know what underwriters say, and I'm telling you that a deed in lieu of foreclosure is a foreclosure on your record. It is inarguable. It is. So why would you voluntarily accept a foreclosure? For what? The bank says, just give me the keys and do a deed in lieu and you're fine, and people think that's a good deal for them. The bank's interest is a bank interest. It's not your interest. They're not looking after you. And a deed in lieu is a terrible idea. I would never, ever think about it. Okay. So I hope you're finding value in this. And if you are, I want you to go down and subscribe. I do videos like this all the time. And I hope you feel like there's value here. And if you do, find the subscribe button, like it too. But at the very minimum, subscribe so you make sure you get access to these videos and get notified when they drop, because I drop them quite often. And then finally, I want to tell you about what is it? Who should you work with if you're a homeowner and you need a short sale, or if you're an investor or a real estate agent that doesn't want to do short sales, don't know how to do them, and who to work with. Hello, we're the people to work with. As I said in my introduction, we've been doing this for almost 20 years, and we are amazing at getting short sales done. And the nice thing is that they're moving so much more quickly now than they were. Now the banks are getting employees back. They're not. They moved pretty much most of their short sale departments over to the loss mitigation and the loan modification departments. And so they were working on as a skeleton crew, which made things go a little bit longer because of the pandemic. But now everything's pretty much back together, working fine, and we're getting these things done in 3 or 4 months. And it's a great way to be able to get it. Now, as for your homeowners, we'll take care of you 100%. I've had an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau since 2004. Not one complaint in that period of time. Imagine all the short sales have gone through my business and helping homeowners, and we've never had a complaint, and that's pretty awesome. I doubt you'll find anybody with that kind of reference from the Better Business Bureau in the country who focuses on short sales. That in of itself is a reason to work with us. Now, as investors and real estate agents, the same thing. We close these things. We get them closed for you, and we get you paid. And that's really important. And we don't charge you anything up front either, which is awesome. So I would definitely work with us. And in light of that, I would say go down in the description of this video, and you will see some links. And there's a link for people that are in foreclosure that need help, and there's a link for realtors and investors who would like to learn more about how they can work with us. And please click on those links and reach out to us, and we'll talk to you and set up a solution for you to make sure you have a good experience, because we're all about serving our clients, both our referral partners and our homeowners. So I want to thank you for being on watching my video, and I will see you next time. Thanks.